Marwan, welcome back to Dubai. I'm guessing you're coming here quite a lot at the moment. It should be on. So you're coming to Dubai a lot at the moment?
I am a bit more frequently than I used to be, probably every 3 or 4 weeks, but not surprising given the project that we are working on at the moment here, which is very exciting.
And this project is your development at Sharjah. There's a lovely model outside, if anyone wants to see what it looks like. When are you opening?
Later this year, probably about September, October time. And yeah, it's something we've been working on for a long time. It's finally come into play. And yeah, it's a game changer for us in the region. It's a massive facility, massive infrastructure facility, 12,000 square meters of hangar, FBO and offices, a lot of ramp space, and a lot of capability that comes with it. So it's probably the biggest single investment that we've made in our 40-plus year of history. So yeah, couldn't be more excited about it and really looking forward to it.
There's a lot of noise going on at Dubai in the FBO market in Dubai. Do you feel that you're sort of missing out on that? Are you happy to be missing out on the sort of the battle for flights?
Yeah, I think we made a very conscious and strategic decision many moons ago to kind of do something different. It's part of what we've done over the years. We've been a bit more maybe bold, if you want to call it that, or innovative. So the choice that we had when we came to the region was to, go and secure a plot and secure a facility at DWC. I mean, obviously everybody knew for a long time that the future of DXB was going to be, time limited. We decided to break with that kind of thought process and go to another location which provides additional infrastructure for customers. The geography is very different, it appeals to a different audience. And the benefit that we had from that is we've established a hugely, beneficial partnership with the airport and the Emirate. We've had a lot of support from them. We're building a significant facility that enhances the infrastructure, and we're very pleased to be away from that noise, definitely.
How important is the region for Gama as a whole?
Hugely important. I mean, obviously, given the investment that we're making in it, we wouldn't be doing that if it wasn't important for us. It's been a region that we've been kind of in for a long time. We've had a fairly good and strong position in it, but maybe not as strong as we'd like it to be. And I think this investment and this commitment will create a platform for us to kind of kick on from that.
And are you also looking to grow aircraft management in the region?
Absolutely. I mean, obviously, all of the attention is focused around the business aviation center that we're building and the investment that we're making. But around that, we are growing all other aspects of our business. We're growing our mobile service team with support at DWC and also in Sharjah to support kind of line maintenance for aircraft. We're trying to generate kind of a similar model to the one that we had in the States for line maintenance, and we're developing that in Europe as well. And we've kind of reinvented our aircraft management offering. We've gone back to kind of, what we're calling a boutique offering rather than the kind of the just big and beautiful offering. The investment that the funding that we raised from realizing our investments in the States has put us in a very, very strong position really to kind of reinvest in our core business outside the US. And we're doing that in abundance. We're doing it by kind of adding capability. We're doing it by adding infrastructure, but we're also doing it by investing in our people and strengthening our team. You'll be hearing later from Graham Williamson, who joined us recently.
A year ago.
Sorry?
It was a year ago today, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, it was actually. Yeah, it was. We announced it at at CGI Dubai last year. Evie has recently joined us. There's kind of other appointments. Paul Kinshu, joined a few years ago to head our MRO. We have Dan Dowling here in the region heading our mobile service teams. And obviously that augments our team with Tom and others. And just adds a wealth of experience to what we're doing and allows us to kind of redefine our service offering and improve it to our clients.
Someone's saying, what's the core focus of Gama?
The core focus is to be a full-service business aviation service provider, which includes aircraft management and charter. It includes MRO, FBO, and the special mission part is also, we see it as part of business aviation because effectively it's using business aviation platforms, just the kind of the use is for a different purpose. It's not for flying, VIPs and businessmen and high net worth from A to B. Some will argue it's probably more worthy causes, but it brings our skill set into play.
And actually, you are well known in Europe and the UK for special missions. You work for the UK Ministry of Defence. You've got EMS helicopters, police helicopters. Do you see opportunities in the region for special missions?
We absolutely do. It's a market that we are watching with great interest. I guess it's fair to say we've got quite a lot on our plate at the moment. I mean, our special mission business in the UK doubled in size last year with the acquisition of Specialist and the launch of significant new contracts. And then we've got obviously the project here to deliver. So there's a lot on, but it's certainly on our radar.
More audience questions. You did, considering your successful track record, are we likely to see you back in the US? And if so, operating maintenance or FBOs?
Look, the US is the biggest single market in the world. It's been good for us over the years. We went into it in 2008. We grew the management business. We grew our maintenance business off it. Off the back of that, we exited it in 2020 and 2023. Obviously, when you exit a market, you have some non-competes. Our non-compete for aircraft management has expired. So will you see us back in there in aircraft management? Possibly. But I think, you learn from those experiences. And if we did go into it, I mean, when we exited that market, we had 220 aircraft under management. I don't necessarily see us doing that. I see us specializing much more into a kind of niche quality service offering rather than kind of scale. Maintenance we can't be in for a while at the moment. And FBO hadn't kind of occurred to me, but I think we've got some big monsters there to kind of compete with if we were to go there. So that requires a lot of investment.
And FBO valuations are quite high at the moment.
Yes, so I hear.
Does Gama have its own aircraft sales division?
No, we help customers of ours to sell and buy their aircraft, and we hold their hand through the process. We've actually, as aircraft owners ourselves over the years, we have sold and bought, tens of aircraft. So we feel that kind of we've been through the issues, so we can actually help our clients with it. But we do that by networking with, colleagues and partners in the industry to do that.
Saudi has come up a lot today. You've had a partnership before. Any interest?
Always an interest in what will always be a very significant market in the region. We obviously, maybe we entered it too early because we did try to start an operation in that market maybe when, the approach by government and GACA wasn't as kind of mature as it is now. we had to pull out of it because we weren't getting anywhere with it. But yeah, we'll keep a close eye on it and see what happens.
Someone is asking, what's next on your shopping list? Would you like to announce now?
Well, it's not JetX. Look, I mean, as you know from our history, we've always, you can't stand still in life. You have to continue to move forward. You have to continue to invest. I think the realization of our investment in the US that we realized 18 months or so ago has put us in an incredibly strong position to kind of reinvest in our core business elsewhere in the world, which we are doing visibly in terms of Sharjah and other places. I mean, beyond Sharjah, we are developing a smaller facility in Jersey, as you know. And the stuff that doesn't get seen is, to support all of our other businesses, particularly in special mission. In the last year, we've placed orders for a dozen or so aircraft. I mean, that's nearly $100 million worth of investment. So, growth comes with investment. Investment comes with risk, but, that's what we've done all our life, and we're not going to stop now.
And Sharjah is going to be your biggest facility opening this year. Are you going to retire then?
No, I don't think I'm allowed to do that. My wife won't have me yet. I think she doesn't want me at home for as long as I would do so. No, retirement is not on the agenda. I couldn't be more excited about the phase that we're going through. I mean, as you know, the delisting that we achieved off the back of the sale of the US last year has allowed us to kind of refocus on what we're good at, and being an entrepreneurial business, being an agile business, being a very client-focused business, and as long as I'm enjoying it, I'm going to continue doing it.
Would you ever float again?
That's a very leading question, isn't it? Look, I doubt it, but you can never say no.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thanks, Marwan.
Thank you.
And lunch outside, Graham has been, lunch outside, Trevor's been cooking it quickly in the last 20 minutes by Qatar executive. That's great.